Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about two new products that I used. I picked them up 2 days ago, and honestly, I'm trying to save you guys some money on at least one of the products. And I actually played with a product today that I bought some time ago in many colors, and I just kind of really never got back to using them. So today I'm glad I did. So what I'm wearing today is one of the new products combined with an old product, and one of the new products is on my cheeks. So the first product that I wanted to talk about is Maybelline's Color Strike. I got this in the color Tempt, and when I saw this advertised in CVS, you know, the display, it looked super pigmented. They show, you can see it's like a little rounded brush type of applicator, and you know, of course, always very editorial. The wand was like held here, and it was like a solid, beautiful winged out look, and very dark. It doesn't look like that. I tried to build it up. As you can see, this outside color is this color Tempt. Put it on both sides, and I mean, it's okay. It just doesn't do what they show in the picture, which whatever. I don't know how one would get that effect. Like I said, put on several layers of it, and it kind of just blends away. It does not build up like that. So I don't know what they use to get that effect, but you're not going to get it with just this product. And I don't think I'm going to buy any of the others. There was one, I believe, that was a blue, like a dark blue, that I was tempted to buy. And now with this experience, it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Not great enough for me to go and spend more money on. I think this was $8 and change. I probably paid $4 for it because I had coupons, but it was $8 and change. I don't know, something to that effect. So what I ended up doing, because I just didn't like the way it looked, and I was trying to save it to not have to do a full face of makeup again, was I added Revlon's Photoready Eye Art. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with these. This is something that they sell at the pharmacies. They sell them at Ulta. Well, they did sell them at Ulta. I don't know if they still have them. So it's basically a liquid eyeshadow on one end with a nice doe foot. Gets the product on there, and you usually, honestly, only need one swipe normally. It's like kind of like a satiny metallic-y finish. And on the other side, you have a small little applicator for like a clear substance with colored glitter in it. Each one looks very, very different. I put a little bit of this on my lids, like the slightest touch, and then I used a rough natural bristle brush to blend out and up a little bit. So you see the purple, that's from this. So I guess purple, yes. So this is, all of this is from this product. I lined along the lash line with the glitter, and I think that it saved the look. So I forgot about these. I actually purchased, I believe, 2 of these at a Rite Aid once, and I really liked them a lot. They were rather expensive for pharmacy stuff. I was like, I just really don't want to pay $10, $11, $12, depending on which pharmacy you went to at the time, for these particular items. But I did want them in other colors, so I was very happy to see when Ulta had a very great sale, and I think I got almost all of them, and I have them here. I wanted to show them to you guys. So this one here, I have to put on my grandma glasses so that I can read you the names of the colors, because I can't read the small print. Okay, so the one that I use today is in the color Steel Spark. So this is Steel Spark, really nice. I like this one. I've used this one. I kind of just forgot, like I said, that I had them. But I think of all the ones that I have, it's the one I've used the most. The next one I have is another purple. It's a lighter purple with like an iridescent pink to it. It's really rather nice. This is in the color Lilac Luster. And you see it's the glitter is definitely more purple. more springy. If I'm going to use that at all this year, it'll be mixed with black because it's a little too light. The next one I have is Peach Prism. So Peach Prism is also a very light, springy type color. It has like a coppery glitter liner to go with it. Very, very nice. And then they have, well, I have, because I don't know how many of these they have. I have to look it up. I'll notate down below how many they actually sell of this brand, how many colors they have. So the next one is Topaz Twinkle. So this one is a little better for the fall. I love this color. And you see it has kind of like a silvery, coppery with flecks of green in it. Liner to go with it. So I like this for the fall. That's going to be really, really good for the fall. I have Green Glimmer. Probably going to use this come the spring. I just have to remember that I have these. I have this whole thing full of liquid eyeliners, and I just kind of never get around, not eyeliners, liquid eyeshadows. And I kind of never get around to this area in my room, and I need to, because I spent a lot of money on these products, and they don't last forever. They go bad. But this one here, did I say the name of it? I think I did. Green Glimmer. It's a little weird because it's kind of not really green. It's kind of like an aqua-y color with very blue glitter. But I mean, I'm not in charge of naming the products. The next one I have is, what is this one? This was Burnished Bling. So this is very similar to the other one. It's just like a darker version. You can see it's just like a darker version of it. And it's not that different. I don't know why I picked that. I just obsessively collect things because realistically, I didn't need both of these. They're very similar. But I'm obsessed with collecting things. I have to have everything, all of the pieces. The next one I actually have worn this one, and I love this one a great deal. It really is very stunning on the eye, especially with a black base. This is Midnight Glitz. It's a very nice dark blue, and then it has, you know, a dark blue glitter with flecks of pink and I think silver and green in it. So it's nice. It's very pretty when you put it on the eye. Just got to kind of be careful with the glitter liner. You know, kind of brush your eyelashes off if you didn't do your mascara, because if you let that stuff dry down, it's going to be hard to put on your mascara. And the last one I have, which is going to be really, really great for the fall, is Desert Dazzle, which is a nice army green, because I love army stuff, army green, and it has a nice gold, and I think it's just gold liner. So I'm really looking forward to using these again, because I bought so many of them and I just kind of never got back to using them. So now I have them in a place where I will see them and I am going to use them. So today on my cheeks, I used something I've never used before, and it's a gel, I believe it's a gel, yeah, it's a sheer gel cream blush. It's a Maybelline product called Cheek Heat. It is in the color Coral Ember, and I really like this product. I have to say, I didn't think I was going to like it. I put all this on off camera just in the event that it was like a disaster and I had to start all over again. And I love this. I put the tiniest amount on a sponge and I just kind of tapped it in this area, and it really is beautiful. It gives nice color, not too strong. I'm imagining you can build up. I'm just really not a bright cheek kind of person. It's not for me because, like I've said in the past, I do get a red face and I just don't like to bring all that redness flushed look back. I just like a little healthy flush. So this is really worth it. This also, I believe, was $8 and some odd cents, and I got this also for about $4 because I had a coupon. CVS, I'm telling you, always go there. Because I buy so much makeup from CVS, I'm constantly getting the coupons for the Maybelline products and for the Wet n Wild products and 40% off any cosmetic. It's really a good deal. You should download the app if you buy pharmacy makeup. So that was really, really good. We talked about the eye product, and today I have on my lips, I have on the color Lover from the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks, which I love. And I put on top of it a Jeffree Star gloss. Now, I said in the past that I would not ever buy a Jeffree Star gloss, and it has nothing to do with him. I just don't really buy lip gloss. I don't like it. My hair's short now, but when my hair was longer, that was really why I just didn't buy lip gloss. The wind blows and things stick to your lips. It's not for me. But this particular color, gotta get the grandma glasses again, because the font is super small on these things. What color is this? Okay, this is Sequin Glass. This color is called Sequin Glass, and I don't know if you can see, if it's focusing. It's kind of like a purpley, pinky color. It's very hard to describe, but it's lovely. When you put it on top of this, it gives like a kind of a little pink iridescent purple vibe thing going on. That was a horrible description and whatever, but it really is beautiful. I put it on top for today because I'm not going to be going out anywhere, just to give it a little pop. So I wanted to show you guys what I did to my James Charles palette. So in one of my past videos, I did a declutter. And when I did have the James Charles palette in the declutter pile, but when I got to it, I just couldn't part with it because it did have some very lovely colors that I used for eyeliner. So I went to Michael's, the craft store, and I picked up this little jewelry storage little containers, and it's in the jewelry section. And this is what they look like. It comes in a pack of 12, and it's little plastic, and it has like a little push-on plastic cap, and that is the pigment from the James Charles palette, one of the blue pigments. So I took 12 of them out, and I thought I was only going to keep 12, honestly, but when I started to do it, I was like, oh God, I do really like more than 12. I think there's like 31 colors, 31 colors in that palette. So I went back to Michael's, and they didn't have any more of those plastic, that 12 count plastic beaded things. They didn't have those, but they had this. So I thought this was more money, but I like this better. And I thought about transferring those into these because it's really just better looking. So as you can see, this comes with a lid, all of those. These are a little higher end. These tops screw off versus snap. I like that. It's safer for the product. I just shook this. It looks a little crazy right now. I shook it just to make sure that there was no leaking, and there isn't. But I have to say that I saved all this pigment. I take the smallest amount of this and I mix it with Inglot's Duraline. The last time I said the product backwards. The company is Inglot and the product is Duraline. So you take a little bit of it. It comes in a dropper, in a whatever mixing thing you use to mix product, and you can make eyeliner. I mean, these are stunning, stunning colors. I just don't have the artistry that James Charles has. A palette like that is kind of wasted on me because it takes a lot for me to get the simplest the simplest of looks, because blending is really not my forte. But I did want you guys to see the disaster that is the palette. I left this on so there wouldn't be powder all over the place. But this is basically what's happened to the palette now that I've been saving the colors. I think that's it. I think I'm probably done with saving because I don't really need these colors on the bottom. I already took out things that are similar. So I'm probably going to end up now finally throwing this palette away. I don't remember why I kept it because I'm not going to mark the palette. I'm not going to mark the little pots that I'm keeping the pigment in. I don't need to know the names. I just need to know what they look like. So there's no point in me messing them up and writing on them when I can certainly use them once the pigment is gone. And I'm also going to depot some other eyeshadows that I probably should chuck, but I'm like addicted to certain colors, and it's so hard to part with them. I'll probably end up keeping some of the metallics from that Urban Decay palette that I couldn't part with. But having said that, everything on my face I've talked about in the past, but I did try the NYX Born to Glow. I have that on my face today. It's not the best. I mean, honestly, I thought it was going to be dewy, and it kind of wasn't. When I got it on my face, it just felt very dry. I don't think I'd buy this again. I use it again because I paid for it, but I certainly wouldn't buy it. I have to tell you that my new favorite right now, shockingly, is the Wet n Wild Dewy formula. I just can't even believe how well it worked on my skin, and I'm definitely going to be buying it again. And I did pick up the Wet n Wild Banana Setting Powder. I picked that up. I have that on today under my eyes. I've never purchased a banana loose powder. I've had like the pressed powder, but I used it today for a little bit of brightening, and I liked it. It's pretty good. And I did my eyebrows with the Wet n Wild products. I'll list below what I used, but I just wanted you guys to see this product, this Maybelline, what the hell is it called? Color Strike. It's not so great. I mean, check it out on their site. You can see what I'm talking about with the editorial. I don't even know if it's on the site, but you'll see it in the CVS. You'll see it. And for me, it was just like, okay, I could have got this look with an eyeshadow that I have already. So I kind of feel like I wasted my money on this. But, you know, that's what it is. You go and you buy things to test them out. Not everything's going to work. But I do recommend Cheek Heat. Super cute. I don't know if I would use any of the other colors because, again, I don't like really, really bright cheeks. But I try because, like I said, now that I've used it and I see that it's a buildable formula, maybe I would try one of the darker ones. So I hope that you guys like this video. I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again soon.